Fired up to be here, fired up to speak to you guys. I got a call today and people are asking me, what are you reading? What are you reading? Now, guys, I am who I am today because of books and personal development and learning and growing everything I'm doing. So you know what? That was a great question that he asked me, a business partner of mine, and we're going to talk about it. What am I reading? What are you reading? That's the question I want to ask you. What are you reading? Guys, my name's Mike Eric, nobody special, real estate agent, New York and Florida. And what I realized, every time I sold a home, I never got paid again. And I said, there has to be another way of making money. And I didn't want to quit real estate. So I reached out to my real estate broker. He showed me a business that allowed me to make residual income, passive income, without changing anything I was doing. Today, partnered up with over 760 people, business partners all around the world, and customers all around the world, over 4,000. Now, let me tell you what I'm reading, because this is why I got where I am today. It's not because of what I got in elementary school. It's not what I got with people I was hanging out with. I didn't get this information from high school. I didn't get this information from anybody. I got this information from books. And I want you to just be slow. I want you to write these names down, and I want you to start reading them. Okay? Don't ask me what the names of the company is. This is going to be the video for you. The first book, it's called How to Win Friends and Influence People. Okay. This is a book that's going to help you grow to be a person that you want to be. Okay. This is How to Work with People. Okay. By Dale Carnegie. Okay. The second book is Think and Grow Rich. Now, if you haven't read this book, stop. Stop what you're doing. Stop. And I want you to read this book. Okay. By Napoleon Hill. Okay. The third book is The 5 Levels of Leadership. I'm going to read one part in here that I want you to resonate, because I was on a plane coming home from Dallas, Texas, after leaving Mike Mazur, senior vice president, the #1 guy in the entire world of the company. And I was reading this when I left Dallas last year in March of 2020. Number 1, The 5 Levels of Leadership. Number 1, right here, guys. It's free. Like, you don't need to go whatever. You can buy the book, right? The 5 Levels of Leadership. Number 1, position rights. People follow you because they have to. Position 2, position relationships. People follow you because they want to. Position 3, production results. People follow you because of what you have done for them in the organization. People development, step 4. Right here, step 4. People follow you because what you have done for them, not you, for them. And the most highest position in the company, the pinnacle position, pinnacle respect. People follow you because of what you are and what you represent. Think about the top guys in the company. Think about, I don't care if it's in real estate. Think about the real estate brokers. Think about the leaders that are all involved in real estate. Think about the people that are on our team, the rock star team, right? We're known as the rock stars. Think about the leaders. Do you respect them? Do they believe in it? Do you think that they're going to go someplace, right? Same thing. Okay. Now, there's another good book, How to Get Prospects' Attention and Keep It, by Big Al. Look up Big Al. Big Al's going to help you grow. He's got networking companies, Facebook pages, and that's going to help you, right? The next one, right here, The Magic of Thinking Big. Okay? This book right here by David Schwartz was unbelievable, okay? Because if you want to build something little, you're going to need a little education to think something big, and you need to think big. You need to dream big. You need to be around big thinkers, okay? So this is the book. The Magic of Thinking Big. All right. Now, this is the book too. It's called Building an Empire by Brian Carruthers. Now, does your book look like this? Paper clips for each chapter, highlights. This thing needs to be ripped up, thrown around, buy 3, buy 4, buy them for your team, because this book will teach you. Right here, you are literally holding millions of dollars of worth of information in your hand. This is done by Brian Carruthers. Okay, he's a really big top earner with another network marketing company. Okay, so buy the book. It's $15. Buy it. Like now, go buy it. This is another book. George Zelicki. Powerful, indirect, honest, and no frills. This guy built one of the largest network marketing companies in ACN. He founded the company. He went out and founded Anthony Napolitano, right? He went out at a networking group and ran into Anthony, and he wanted to do ACN with Anthony. Now, Anthony was 30, and George was 50 years old. And George had a dream, and he wasn't done yet. And he partnered up with Anthony. Now, today, George is 80, and George is 80, and Anthony's 50. George is fully retired. He opened up countries in ACN, and he never has to worry about work again. And I'm going to tell you something right now. George will not only get you to think, but he'll get inside that mind and twist it like you have never been. There will be you will not be talking to you. You'll be talking to yourself. Okay. You need to listen to his stuff. The profile of a champion, the roadmap to RVP. If you want information about any of this stuff, text me. Okay. I'll give you the information. Okay. But you got to buy this book. It's called Straight Talk. Okay. And buy it for your leaders. If somebody's out there producing and they're making you money, do you agree that it's worth it to just go ahead and buy the $15 book for them? Say, here, you're doing well. I can't wait for you to read this. This book is going to really help you grow. Okay. And this is a book that I'm starting to read. It's a little too much information, but Rick Cardero, the roadmap, regional vice president, okay, on his way to senior vice president, the highest position in the company. Rick and Mara Cardero, the complete works of Fulan Shin. Okay, I don't know, like it's a tough book, but read it, right? And of course, we got 10x. 10x everything, 10x your life, 10x your clothes, 10x your life, your friends, 10x your bank account, 10x everything. Think bigger. Like this book, listen, I got this for $7. You go into one of his links and you just give him your address and put a card in and $7. This book will change. This book will literally change your life on how you think. You won't think little anymore after this book. Okay, by Grant Cardone. And if you don't know who Grant Cardone is, then I'm not even going to go there, because this is what Grant says. If you don't know who I am, then I'm not doing my job. You need to know who I am. And Grant's a real estate investor, owns his own jet, a motivational speaker, and the people that listen to Grant will go up the ladder. Will get promoted in anything they do. Okay. And then the second to last one is The Mental Toughness Secrets of the World Class, 107 by Stephen Bold. By Steven Seagal, right? This book here is unbelievable. Now, I had this on a PDF that I used to read. I didn't have the book. And just recently, my senior vice president, Michael and Patrick Mazur, sent it to me, okay? Which I'm very grateful for, because this book here really helped me grow to where I am today. And I'm nowhere near where I want to be, guys. Like, nowhere near. Like, I'm just getting started. Like, I'm just fired up about life. You see, I got a why, and I know you got a why. So you need to think about that why every day. Every day, think about that why. And don't let anybody tell you that your dream is not dead, because it's just getting started, you tell them. Stay out of my way. I don't need you anyway. I'm going to get what I got to get, okay? I don't deal with people that are willing to give up on their dreams. That's okay. Give up on your dream. I'm not giving up on mine. I'm still here. I'm still kicking. I'm still pumping blood. I'm ready to go. And you should be too. And the last one, guys, the last one. This is the book that I want you to understand. This book here has changed my business. You couldn't even imagine. Okay. And I feel that nobody knows what it is. Nobody knows that it's even out there. And I had it. I bought it because senior vice president, the number one guy in the entire company, Michael Mazur, told me to read the book, right? So I got the book, I read it, and then I gave it to somebody. We all knew who that is. He asked me to read it. He kept it, and then I got it for Christmas again, right? And I decided that I really want to read this. And when I was on a plane in Atlanta, Georgia, no, actually I was in the hotel, Atlanta, Georgia, at a convention, some things were clicking. So I said, you know what? It's time to read this book. And I read it and it really opened my mind. Okay. And it's called Exactly What to Say, The Magic Words of Influence Impact by Phil Jones. Okay. Because don't you agree? You need to know what to say way before you need to say it. Okay, good. Okay. So I'm going to read one portion of it that I just read to one of my business partners. And he was like, wow. Okay. Just bear with me here. I am not sure for you I'm not sure if it's for you, but what word did you hear there? Did you hear sure or did you hear but? I'm not sure if this is for you, but one of the most common reasons I hear from people is why they fail to introduce their idea, product, and service to others. The fact that they are fearful of rejection that they might receive. It was the reason that I figured the best place to start is a set of magic words that you can use to introduce something to just about anybody, just about at any point, and completely rejection free. The words, the questions are, I'm not sure if this is for you, but. Let's take a moment and understand what this structure means. Opening a statement with these words, I'm not sure for you if it's but, causes the listener's subconscious brain to hear there's no pressure here. By suggesting that they may not be interested, you naturally increase their integrity, intrigue. They wonder what if it is, and the spike in the curiosity hooks them. What more, it fires up the internal driver that tells the decision needs to be made, and the soft approach ensuring the decision feels unpressured and internal. The real magic, though, is delivered through the final 3-letter words of the sequence, a word that typically should be avoided in all conversations, the word but. Imagine receiving a comment from your employer that stated the words, I know that you're a really valuable member of the team. We love everything that you do here, but some things need to change. What is the only part that you remember? I am guessing the part that you would focus on most is everything that follows but. The word but negates everything that was said prior. So when they say the same somebody, I'm not sure if it's for you, but what the little voice inside the listener's head is saying, you might want to look at this. When you say something to somebody, I'm not sure for you if it's but, the little voice in the head says, you might want to look at this. When you say something to somebody, and I'm not sure if it's for you, but a little voice inside the listener's head hears, you might want to look at this. Guys, buy the book. Buy the book, read it. The $15 book. Unbelievable. Soon to be a senior vice president, Harsh Patel read it. Mike and Pat read it. It's going around the whole Rockstar system. Just fired up to be here, fired up to express a little bit of what I got going on. I want to thank the person who called me and asked me what books am I reading, because those are the books I'm reading. Okay, that's it. They're around me. They go wherever I go. And if I need a little education before I go to bed, I read. When I get up in the morning, I read. And if I get mad and if I get somebody that tells me no, that I wanted somebody to say yeah, I go to the book and I read it. I'm fired up for you, your success, and everything you're going. And don't let anybody, family, friends, close relatives, I don't care who they are, let you give up on your dreams. You tell them, I'm going all the way, and I'm stepping, and I'm going to tell you right now, I will step on top of you. I will step around you. I will go do whatever I got to do, because one day you're going to call me and you're going to be like, hey, listen, what do you got going on? Remember that little thing that I was doing, that little part-time thing that I was doing that you never even looked at? You might want to look at it now, because I'm changing things. I'm changing my address. I'm changing my bank account. I'm changing my friends. I'm changing my food I eat. I'm changing my vacations. I'm changing everything. Why? You're only here for so long, and it's over. Actually, it's ticking right now. And I want to know this. Where are you going to be a year from now? Where are you going to be 5 years from now? Where are you going to be 10 years from now? Oh, the same thing. Talking to the same people. So think about that, guys. Fire it up. The only thing you can't buy is time. So write that down. The only thing I can't buy is time. And I want you to text me. The only thing I can't buy is time. I'm fired up. I want to hear what you have to say. I appreciate everything you guys do. I'm going to get back to my Zooms before I get yelled at because I am a senior vice president and I'm going all the way in the company. Sit back and watch the show.